Is there a Japanese on the Japanese Pandora?
I think that's a video.
Yeah, it's not a picture. That's so Asian.
Yeah. Okay, so when you're making rice, making sushi, you want the rice to cool, which is the reason why I was having you fan it. But you want it like kind of room temperature. So, and you normally if you were doing it right, you would put vinegar and with salt and sugar. I omitted the sugar this time around because it's pretty, you know, kind of, sort of. But that's how you make like the sushi rice. So then you need a little handy bamboo.
Where do you get that?
International market.
Everything comes from the internet.
I think I've already explained that part. Okay. You get everything from the international.
What's your question, Celine?
Okay.
Where'd you get that shirt?
From the international market. So then you take some rice and just put it on, and you just kind of spread it out. And the key is to not really like overdo it. You don't need like thick mounds of it, right? So you just kind of like push it around until, and you don't want to smush it down because that's gross. Are you videoing this?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
The rice
Yeah.
gets pushed around by Yoshi.
So you just kind of like, yeah, nudge it along. Because then you roll them so, you know, they'll kind of,
They'll smush themselves down?
yeah, you get like the volume they add out. So then here we can have whatever you want. So avocado, smoked salmon, meat, mango. Is this still hot?
That's a good way to find out.
That's a good way to test it. Second degree burn.
So like this is some pickled vegetables that I made, whatever. So just take whatever you want. Let's see how this is done. Where does?
I think it's a big piece.
It said slice, I
It
think.
should be a couple of thin
Yeah.
slices.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out which way it goes and which the top is.
Figure it out.
This is too difficult. I'm gonna move.
Moving on.
Yeah.
We're off
No,
camera.
put that in there.
What? We will. Okay? So just gonna make a line of stuff. So if you were super Japanese, you would use chopsticks. So kind of like line it up, okay? And then the hard part. So you're gonna take the roller and just kind of go over it so that you make sure it's
like
definitely coming over,
they do
right?
at Chipotle.
Yeah, and then you just kind of roll around, okay? And then you just smush.
She tells me she's making that look a lot easier than it is.
No, this is gonna probably come out like weird. Okay. So then you have a.
You did it.
Okay.
Now what?
Now you move this to another surface. Okay. And this is the key to cutting it. Is you want a sharp knife, and you also want a wet knife.
Oh.
Sharp
Okay.
end.
So if
Super
it's
secret.
wet, then it cuts through very easily. If it's not, then you end up like butchering
Even a
it.
ginsu?
Hmm? What?
You already confused her.
Ginsu knives, you can slice through a can of tomatoes and then slice a tomato right after it. And you didn't even have to wet it.
Well, then you should probably bring that with you.
That's a very dull knife.
Shut up.
Sorry.
That's all.
Hey, when do you start doing the whole banging around with the
Flicking
pepper
the
and
shrimp tails and stuff?
sticking all over the place?
She's gonna throw that knife at you. That's her
I
trick.
feel bad.
You know, with the there's the egg and you throw it around.